scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm a burly, cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings.
Is that a West Coast rapper? I mean, did you go West Coast or no?
And I'm just found on Google.
Man, there's no way
It
that's free music.
sounded like you went a little. I don't know if it's West Coast or not, but you know, we've got a West Coast guest, so I figured you might have matched it up with the West Coast.
I absolutely did that. This guy somewhere around the California. Yes, I did. I knew.
Take advantage of the tee up, man. Take advantage of the tee up.
Thank you for teeing me up, my man. Appreciate that. This is what I do.
9.8 all day, Wes.
Oh,
Man, I'm pretty sure we're going to be non-monetized. It was probably not free music. You know, it's not like it's licensed.
No, I thought it was great too. It's probably the best one yet. I think that's a career.
Trust me, guys. We're going to actually have to put in on this.
Yeah, I think it was. Man, I think it was a career best on the intro music. But welcome everybody. We're back in the shop again, or at least I'm in the shop. Phil's in the living room, and man, we probably can't say where Wes is because you know it's probably illegal.
You have no clue. This is what they call a place. This is a place of nuisance, as the cops call it. So
he's draining the shitter tank somewhere along.
Don't let the backdrop fall down, Wes.
Hey, the tallest daisies live around my barbecue trailer, just so you guys know.
the tomato plant growing there.
Do not eat any fruit or vegetables if I give it to you. I can promise you. Oh, by the way, before we start off, we've got to give everybody a good
Fuck Fred.
Yeah.
After Danny Deeds, Wes, like we are not doing a show this week.
And you had to start it, man. We're not even a minute in the show, and you have to bring that shit up.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait to let us warm up a little bit.
Well, man, I do want to I think we do. You know, I think the three of us have kind of been chit chatting about the show, and you know, man, we get different busy, and you know, Wes has taken on a new role, I think, in his company, and so we're just kind of doing them ad hoc. They're not going to be necessarily weekly. Man, they may be once a month. They may be twice a month. They may be once every 2 months, just whenever we kind of feel like it and we're all kind of free. So, because, man, I get messages every week. Is there a show tonight? Is there a show tonight? Is there a show? And I'm sure you guys get them too. So, but, man, that's kind of the deal. We're moving more to our monthly show, if you will. And, you know, like tonight, man, we've got a great guest tonight. Man, he set the KCBS record. So it's definitely worth doing a show for sure. And
a 7-18-8 will get a show on the air. Just so
and if you break it, man, you get to come on too.
Oh, you guys actually set the show. So 7-19, we'll have it next Tuesday. Let's do it.
And it might be next Tuesday the way these 700s are rolling out. Man, 700 don't get you a win anymore, man. 710 might not get you a win.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Wes, you've had several 700s, haven't you? You're top 5, but you've had 4 or 5 in a row, huh?
I have had a few 708s and 710s and been 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah.
So which I know you guys have had plenty of those, but man, back in the day, shit, a 699, which is where I seem to have found my groove, would have won the contest 90% of the time. You're not even barely in the top 10 now with a 699. And some of these guys.
Hey, Wes, do you have 699 stickers? Did you get sticker meal?
I do. I will be handing those out at the Royal. I got some head shirts, 699 stickers. You guys come see me.
Man, it ain't the worst. It will win the occasional contest.
Yeah. And, what is the Royal? 705, 708 usually wins the Royal? Something like that?
That's exactly what I think what won it last year, maybe a 708.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I'm surprised. I was talking backstage before the show started that I'm surprised that no one has scored a 720. You know, Chris Webb, I think, you know, Brett was talking about, he was in New Mexico. He had 3 180s, you know, and the time that I was in Mississippi when I won that 7, I started out 180 in chicken, 180 in ribs. I'm just surprised that no one has actually hit 4 180s. But I think there's been several 3s and several 2s, obviously, you know, so.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, and eventually I do think it will happen. I mean, I would have a year ago, maybe 2 years, I would have said there's no way in hell. I don't know if they will allow it. I think it's going to happen, man.
Yeah,
I think it'll happen in the next couple of years.
It feels like it's headed that way.
Well, if you think about it, a lot of these judges and a lot of the teams, you know, we use this platform to complain and bitch if stuff doesn't go right. I think
we keep bitching enough, we'll get 4 180s.
I think we have whipped them into the point where they're scared to get 176. I'm going to get scolded.
Tastes like dog shit. I'm going to give it a 9 because I don't want to answer the table captain, you know. So. I was top 3rd at Danny Dietz. We're going to say I was top. If you break it into thirds, I was in the top half, top 3rd. There you go. There you go.
We're going to make this sound good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about presentation.
It's
yeah.
presentation.
9 on presentation, Wes.
Appreciate that.
It was a fun time. Did you have fun at Danny Dietz, Wes?
And I loved it. I mean, there's nothing besides the drive. Man, awesome people. Met some of the, which I knew they were going to be great people, but, you know, hung out with some folks that I just talked to on social media. Man, just some of the best folks you'll ever meet. Great contest. If you've not been to it, make sure you go. Great calls. I mean, you got the best in the country. Definitely the best of the best in Texas are there, man. And it's, I mean, lazy river, swim up bar, pool. I mean, it was awesome. Cannot be beat.
Well, I think Aaron's right that, man, the barbecue has gotten better. You know, I think, I do think with so much classes and so much information and social media, with, you know, the web, I think the barbecue's gotten a lot better. And I think cooks are more open to helping people in today's landscape as opposed to 10 years ago where maybe guys weren't, you know, there's half the guys in barbecue will just tell you their recipe, you know, they're just because you still got to cook it. But nevertheless, I do think, man, barbecue's probably gotten a lot better, you know.
I agree with that. And for $1,500, they will help you.
I mean, what's the coupon code?
Fuck them. Fuck them 10. It really comes in after Christmas.
Holiday season's coming up, people.
Get those
year soon.
Yeah, we got a couple of 685 recipes we can share with you for free. Hit me up.
Right.
We give those out like crazy.
Well, as far as, man, obviously, I think everybody knows, you know, you guys definitely know. Man, I ain't cooking. I've been stuck here at the house looking after the wife, so it's probably going to be another 3 or 4 weeks for me before, man, I'm able to turn in a box. So she's doing well, but she can't bend over to flush a toilet or, you know, pull a fork out of the dishwasher or anything. So it's just going to take a little bit for that to heal. So I'm daddy daycare. So, but I think she's ready for me to cook. I think she's wanting me to cook. You know, she's like, man,
get out of
you
the
need
house. I'm
you need
good.
to get the fuck out of the house, you know. So
Give me a bucket, a roll of napkins, get the hell out of here.
pretty much, I think so. So, so hopefully it'll be sooner than later. But man, I think for the next couple of weeks,
Sure.
I'm gonna be stuck here. So, are you? And you're cooking Jonesboro, huh?
Yeah, man. I was lucky enough to talk a couple of the Texas boys to come up there. We got Mr. Eddie Morales. You know, he's all peacocking and roostered up, and he wants to come up there and put another whooping on me.
Right.
We got Reagan with La Pasadita coming over, so I thought Phil may sneak over, you know, because that's going to be a lot of the judges that score high up. Was just curious. Are we going to be able to see?
Got that Pitmaster Paloma this weekend down in South Texas. So, man, I'm going to go down to Aransas Pass, and then slip over Sunday to that Pitmaster Paloma that Ernest puts on. So
Nice.
we'll be hanging kind of tight, and then the following week is the week before the Jack. We'll probably go over and cook Concan. It's like an hour from the house.
Yeah.
Short week going out for the Jack. Then we got the Jack, then the Royal Oak Invitational. Then we'll come back, and then it won't be long after that going to the Royal. So yeah, busy.
Let me ask you this real quick. You said the week, but you're going to cook. What is the sanctioning body is that you're going to cook the week before the Jack?
Oh, CBA.
All right. Well, just so you know, there's one in Jackson, Tennessee that is getting close to Lynchburg the weekend before. That's a KCBS. A lot of teams are coming in to cook. You don't give a shit, but you just shut me off.
I think it's a great idea. And if you could, man, when you're not busy to Mark, call up to Reed School and have a talk with him of why you think that would be a good idea for him to miss a little bit more. Like, I agree, and they're just tired of listening to me,
Reed has been held back 3 times. It's okay to put him out.
He's gonna have a full beard.
Yeah, he's literally 17 years old in the 5th grade.
But man, I'll tell you what, he can count to 7 like nobody's business.
Yeah, bro.
We're trying to get him to 10 quick, Bill.
He's locked on number 7, baby.
And if you guys don't know, the Breedens know how many days they can keep Reed in and out of school. They know the pitch count better than anybody.
And we have spreadsheets. It gets deep. Like, okay, what if we move this date? Okay, we can fly to that one. Y'all can ride home. Like, man, it gets some pretty. Man, it helps him in his math. We involve him with it. Like, oh, here, no, you gotta have to break. Use the other hand.
He can barely speak.
No, it would be fun, but man, it's a lot tougher to do. Man, we already travel a shit ton, but outside of summer, it's even harder. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy.
Well, hell, man. We can chop it up, but I think we ought to get the world record holder in here. What do y'all think?
Well, let's get these notes. He's gonna do it's a tell-all tonight, guys.
Let's start at the top, and let's start with chicken. We're ready.
We're starting on chicken.
Hey boys, that's you. What you need to know.
Literally, start. How long do you run?
Tell me if I need to mute Wes, just let me know. Yeah.
Hey, we may not have a show for a while, but you're telling something. Do you understand?
At
least give up the 4th meet, would you? Right? You don't feel like you're giving up all 3 180s. Give up the other guy.
Give us the weakest meat, just from start to finish. We'll take that. I don't think you had a weakest meat that day, man.
Chicken, man. Chicken.
Yeah, give us the 178.8572 weak
7th
meat.
place. That was my 7th place chicken, so that's the weak one.
You were 7th chicken. Wow.
I think there was a 5-way top, like 5 of us, 4 through 8 had a 178 or something. 3 through, yeah.
Well,
it only kept you from getting your tire slashed leaving the parking lot.
Yeah, he hears that other chicken. He's like, here we go again,
the people
man.
on the podcast or on the show are Texas cooks. We have a big, obviously, Texas following. Where are you actually located in California? What city are you in?
I'm down in San Diego, just outside San Diego.
Okay.
Down south.
And how far was the contest from your house?
Oh, about 2 hours up in Riverside, so about an hour east of LA.
Yeah.
But
I think normally for you, you've got to travel a whole bit for KCBS, yeah.
Yeah, it's like we can get out to Arizona. Usually it's within like an 8-hour radius. If we want to go up to NorCal, it's about 8 hours. We go out to Arizona, it's maybe 2 to 6 hours. But we don't, Nevada, Arizona, California, that's where I pretty much stay in there. Otherwise, we're driving for days.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, I think when was the first time I met you? Did I meet you at the Royal, or I think it was at the Royal? I think it was.
Well, Mr. Purvis, it's a little embarrassing. See, I was a big fanboy, so we were at the Royal Oak Invitational back in 22, and I was in an elevator with you, and I was like, "You're Mr. Purvis," and I totally geeked out because I was nobody. So, yep, I met you in the elevator. So it was dope.
Okay. But it was shortly after. It would seem like a blink of an eye, and next thing you know, you're reserving the Jack. You know, it was It seemed like it was probably the next year, huh? Where you reserved the Jack for that. I mean, it was pretty quick.
Now, Brett, get back in that elevator and let him fanboy over you now.
Man, you're big man, right?
Yeah, Phil, I remember you came out to Yuma like in 2021 or 2022. I remember you were out there. So yeah, met you out there. Wes, I haven't met you yet, but good to meet you, buddy.
Well, we'll see you. Did you say you were or we're not going to the Royal?
I can't make it out to the Royal this year. You know, I teach high school when I'm not cooking, so it's hard to take off 5-6 days from my kids.
Hey,
it's hard to write sub plans.
Wes will call him. When he calls you, he'll call your man at school. He'll call him.
Now, hang on a second. We know you're a school teacher. Can you homeschool read on the side or no? How does that feel?
At the Royal.
I teach 11th graders, so it sounds like you should be in 11th grade anyway, right?
He's a smart kid. He is a smart kid.
And just so you know, look, the standard is, man, pass, bud. You got to pass, right? So that's the benchmark. We got to get through it.
We don't care if you're the last in class, just as long as you get to the next grade. That's all we do.
Right. The next rung. That's what we're looking for.
I love it. I hate you're not going to be there, man. I don't know if I want to say come over here to the South in this region with what you're cooking and how you're cooking, but I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, he ain't gonna invite you to the Mississippi Worlds. I can already.
we need teams. I think we
slow
have
playing
7
on the
lined up
Mississippi
now.
Worlds. You know.
Yeah, Wes said we need teams, but we don't need 7-8 teams. We'll make a few other phone calls.
I'm looking for a few. I'm looking for 15
98.
It's hard to get equipment in Mississippi.
Under 699.
Anything below it, man. Startup teams are welcome. If you're B Mackin, that entry fee is about $1,000.
Got you.
Which matches up high. Oh man.
So I mean, did your phone just light the fuck up?
Yeah, it did. I had like 37 text messages before I even got like back to the trailer to head out. So
Right.
yeah, I did. Yeah, it was bananas. I was, like Darren was one of the first persons to post on like Facebook. I was like, oh shit, that's dope. And then my family, of course, and all my friends out here. Yeah, it was yeah,
that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So
yep.
But yeah,
I'll give you.
You told me you were off for 4 months. You hadn't cooked in 4 months, huh?
Yeah, I didn't cook since April. So I think it was good that it kind of gave us the time to just kind of back away and kind of refocus on everything that we've been doing. And I changed a whole bunch of stuff up. So I will tell you that was the first time I used peach wrap, Bill Purvis's peach wrap. In both pork and ribs. And then I mixed in your brisket wrap with my brisket. And you're not supposed to try new things at a contest, but we got nothing to lose. We were just having fun. So I tasted it. It tasted good. We ran it. Results speak for themselves.
Exactly.
Might need to put one of them in your chicken. I don't know which one, but put one of them in your chicken. Get that guy up a little bit.
All right.
Oh wow, dude! I think you're running into everybody now. Where there's not many teams not running those two products. So I mean, just to get on the floor, you've got to have now.
Well, I drank the peach stuff out the bottle, and it was like drinking like peach nectar out of a can, and that was delicious. So I did practice with it once, and then on ribs, I didn't use it on pork. So I'm like, let's run it on both ribs and pork. So
yeah,
there you go.
Bill, I have to tell you, when I was trying to find out how before his stuff came out, I think I ordered. What did I tell you, Bill? I showed you. I think I ordered $112 worth of peach stuff off Amazon, trying to get close to it because before he came out with it, and never could. And it is very unique. And you're like you said, it's just, man, it's unreal.
Yeah. I think I was going to Mississippi, and Wes like, hey man, do you have any? I'm like, no, man, I don't. I just have one bottle. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to order some shit. He was scared, I think, that I was going to go there and beat him with it, So he was ordering, man, he ordered all kinds of shit.
I did, man. I still got it. It's I never came close to it. Never. That was over $100 mistake, but then I ordered me a case of it. So it stays in the trailer. Some damn good stuff.
Well, and I'll tell you too, though, I mean, at the same time as well, man, I used it and I didn't walk. So, I mean, it's man, I think it's great and I love it, but man, you still got to cook the food. And man, I'm assuming you felt like your timing was on point with most of your proteins. I think you said backstage you were a little nervous about brisket, but
so I was nervous about everything. Ribs was the only thing. I changed a lot with this cook coming in, so I know that may or may not be smart, but sometimes you just got to change it up and have fun with it. So ribs was the only thing where we took it out. Nothing had to be done with it. We could just sauce it, put in the box, and go. Chicken, I had 2 different pans. One tempted at 208, the other tempted at 198. So I had a little decision to make. So I brought the 198 one, brought that up to like 204, 205, ended up going with that. Pork, out of the 4 money muscles we cooked, we only had one that was really good at all, and it was outstanding. But you don't feel confident only having one. You want stuff to choose from.
Sure.
And, brisket, I told you I sliced it up. It was a little tight, so we threw it back on the drum till 129 at like 425 and just nuked it and hoped that it was. I was nervous about brisket. I never had the chance to try it, so we let it run as long as we could. 129, took it out, threw it in the box, and ended up hitting.
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know if y'all want to circle back, but man, there's a couple of key points I want to circle back on.
I got no one. Let's get you hit on, but go for it.
We heard where you finished out.
All you've done is create lots of questions. Lots of questions.
Let's start with you got the bottle.
Yeah,
what did you do with the bottle on the protein?
Now, I was going to ask about the chicken, Brett. Like you had one pan that was hot, one pan that was obviously lagging behind. Do you get a lot of blowouts? And I know you do legs, and for the people in the chat who does do legs, but do you get a lot of blowouts and look for those blowouts?
So I used to have I've been cooking legs since 2017. So I'm just a horrible thigh cook. So I probably cook legs about every different way you can. And I found that if my temperatures are too high, that's when I start getting the blowouts. And I cook chicken on my Hunsaker, and a 300 on a Hunsaker isn't like a 300 on a Gateway. So forever I was like rolling like they were equal, and I was just blowing them out to all hell. Learned to drop the temperature on the Hunsaker, got a much better cook, so I'm not getting all the blowouts. I think out of 8, I had 3 where the skins kind of tore at the top.
Right.
Yeah, I sauced them and covered them up and used it if I needed to, but no, I think as long as you keep like kind of the heat gentle on it, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And are you pulling tendons and all that stuff, or just whacking knuckles off?
I whack the knuckle off and I trim the tendon at the beginning.
Okay.
So I've tried doing it at the end. I'm better off doing it at the beginning. I don't gotta kind of clean it up, and I get messy with it at the end. So
yeah,
I'm trying to trim. I'm making a mess. So I do
What's
it.
the profile out the west? I mean, you guys mainly sweet. You say free. What is it out there?
It's sweet and it's peachy. It's peachy and it's sweet.
Very peachy.
Peachy and sweet. Yep. Yeah, everything I find to be super sweet.
Okay.
So, and I started off as a judge. I hate spice. I don't do heat very well. So I stay clear from anything super spicy.
Very nice.
I think Phil told me once, and I don't know an area where sweet don't win, so
in the world, like so far in the world.
And he's been around it. Literally.
Well, it's funny because people talk to you and go, "Oh yeah, they like sweet over." I mean, you hear it all the time. Oh, they like sweet over there. Oh, they like sweet. Fuck, man, I ain't found a spot they don't. They
everywhere
like it everywhere. Hey, I had a question for you, Brett. So you talked about the pork, and I think you said you did 4 monies, and you had like 1, right?
Yep.
So, man, how'd you navigate that? What'd you turn in, and what was, I mean, obviously you were handcuffed a little bit, so you pulled, man, you made a few right decisions. What, another 180?
Yeah, that was actually I got a perfect.
And fuck that up, 180. Okay, cool.
He gave him 6 chunks, and that was it.
I knew going in there was one money muscle that was just beautiful, and I think I just got them from Restaurant Depot, so they're nothing special.
Perfect.
With everything with brisket and ribs, I'm really good about just going by feel and not even looking at the temperature. Pork, I'm still stuck in my mind. Like when the money muscle gets like 207, 208, I start freaking out that it's overdone, and I just need to get that out of my head because I can definitely take it up way higher. And that's been my nemesis. Pork is usually my best category, but the past couple of years, I just haven't been able to hit very well. So I said, don't even look at it. Just take it up, take it higher, take it higher.
Fuck Fred.
And I saw the comment coming. I'm like,
He's got his finger on the
It feels
button.
good now. It feels
He's
good.
got his finger on the button.
Thank you, friend.
He was waiting for you because he normally hops in at the 25-minute mark.
I did not mean to interrupt that story. You keep going, sir. We
Oh,
just
you're good. You're good.
we had to acknowledge Mr. Fred.
Yep. No, so yeah, I only had one that was up to temp. That was good enough. I only had one set of bacon, I guess. So I was able to manufacture bacon from other parts of the pig, other parts of the butt, and I mixed that in with it. And yeah, no, that was my first perfect. So the pork worked out. It was good. I feel good about it because I didn't have enough to choose from.
So you just turn in 6 medallions. Did you get 6 medallions out of that one or no?
I got 6 medallions, and I had enough bacon to go around.
Yeah, I got you.
I just didn't feel good about it because you want
It's so much easier if you put the picture up on here and let's talk about it. Like, see, when we say take it from the top, I mean,
And it's okay if we screw this cook up and get a 709. It's okay. Give us where to start.
Man, if he would have had a 709, he wouldn't have made top 10.
Yeah, that was in my 57th.
Oh, this guy sucks. Monster cook, man. Absolute monster cook.
So
Thank you.
When did you get an idea? Like, take us through like a lot of the calls and like you're at awards, right? And you had the day you had. It sounds like you weren't sitting there like I just like walked the dog on the field or whatever. So, man, take us through awards a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. So I was sitting. I got to acknowledge my boy Benny. Benny's my cook partner, so he's the best Benny in the business. He does everything I need him to do. So I kind of set things in motion, and then Benny, he's my muscle. He does everything. So we're sitting off in the back with our boys Brian and Derek. So yeah, chicken. We got a call right away. I think we were 7th for 178. We're like, all right, this is a new chicken program. We got to hit. We'll take it. 178 all day. And then
and they were calling the scores out, right?
Yeah, they're calling the scores out. So they started 10th place with the 177. So I'm like, shit, this is going to be a tough one because we're already at 177 at 10th place.
Yeah,
that's. I just hope we're in that because that's hard, man.
Yeah.
So, again, first world barbecue problems, man. Everybody wants to hear their name called first place, hear their last, but nobody. You don't want to sit through that because that was the worst, most anxiety-driven awards ever. So they get to ribs and they're calling through everybody, and I love my ribs. I thought my ribs were fire. That was the only thing I walked away thinking were dope. And they, I think there were a couple 180. There might have been 2 or 3 180s for that one. And then they got to first.
There was only one 180 for ribs.
Okay. So got the 180 for that, and already I'm like, all right, we got 2 good calls. I'm happy. We've taken 4 months off, and let's call it a day, so we can walk away happy now. And then they got to pork, and again, pork. I like my pork; it was good. I just wasn't feeling confident because I didn't have a lot to choose from. They got down to pork had to have a couple 180s, so I figured by the time
pork had 2 180s, yeah.
Okay. By the time I got to 2nd or 3rd, I wasn't feeling super confident because, there's a lot of great pork cooks out there. And pork, I think, started at 176 for 10th place, too. So crazy.
It started at 175.4056. So,
yep.
Yeah, standard set pretty high.
So they called, 2nd place had a 180. I think that was Gabe had a 2nd place 180.
That's correct. Gabe had a 180. Vernon and Luton had a 178.8572. So, man, the 10th through 3rd was relatively close, only 3 points, and then Gabe drops a 180. So you're sitting there, man. You've already told us, man, you had somewhat struggles through pork, right? So
Robert, the announcer, was like, this next person gets a special pin from the KCBS office because it's a perfect. I'm like, oh well, shit, I've never got a perfect before, so it definitely ain't me. And then they called me again. I'm not. 180s aren't usually my game. We're usually consistent. Like we get like 5th place across the board. That's what we do. We'll be good in all 4 categories, but we're not hitting the home runs. We're just hitting doubles and triples, but we're doing it on all 4 meets. So now I got 2 180s. This is just bananas. Now my mindset changed because I'm like, well, shit. If I take brisket, everybody's gonna look at me like, dude, what happened? You choked. You messed up your brisket. So brisket was definitely the worst by far. They get up to third place. I'm figuring, Gabe's gonna get a first place call because he slays brisket.
Yeah.
We got Jerry, we got Smitty, we got Dave, we got Eric, we got a whole bunch of great cooks out there. And they called second place 180 for me. And by that time, I'm doing the barbecue math in my head. That was the easiest barbecue math ever: 180, 180, 178, 180.
Did you know you broke the record at that point or no?
I didn't. Actually, I thought I had a 717 because when they called chicken, they called me with an 8th place 717, but they messed up the score and they skipped 7th place altogether.
Oh,
so
wow.
They called me for 8th. I was supposed to get 7th. So I thought I had a 717. And then afterwards, at the very end, he said with a 718.8.
Wow.
I don't think I really processed it, but yeah, everybody told me. So I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy.
I'm kind of.
When I saw it written, that was like the first time I saw it. It was like 718. That just looks wrong.
Well, my question was, how long into the awards when you got this did Kurt Wallace call you? Because I'm figuring he was watching it. He has an alert on his phone if anybody gets close.
Well, I got to do that now. Right? I got to get like a 720 alert. So when somebody's going to come out and fire it up.
I got a sneaky suspicion this thing may not last long because we were. I hope it does for your sake, but man, there's getting to be some really high 700s week in and week out.
Oh yeah, 713 was third place, and that's just crazy to think about. I think it'll happen too. I hope it's not for a couple years, but it definitely.
Let's get you a long ride out of it. You know what I mean? This
we were looking at it, and KCBS was founded in 1986, so that's 39 years. So it's taken 39 years to get.
But now we're like that exponential growth with the numbers. So now 700s are routine, like you were saying. You can get 706 and get 7th, 8th, 9th place.
So, what was it 2 years ago when Kurt got that score?
I think so.
Is that about right? It was at KCBS World, right?
Yep.
Yeah, KCBS World. And I think Donnie held it for a good while before that. So. I think Donnie Till had it before him.
I believe he was. He did hold that for quite some time.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
What was that, like a 715, I believe? 715.5? And Donnie's listening, he could tell us.
He had a 717 in 2009.
Oh, 717 and 9. Okay.
Man, a 717 in 2009 is like a 750. He got bonus points.
Yep.
There's no doubt he had some carryover on that.
Man, I know talking to Darren, he broke out some old score sheet. 30 years ago, they were 665s were winning contests. You know what I mean? It's like, really? So it has changed a lot over the years.
Yeah, I got one for Donnie Teal. What year was it? 2005. Donnie Teal sent me this was a couple of years ago, but he thinks he holds the record for the lowest score to GC a contest, and it was a 595.
Jesus.
And he said the weightings and everything were exactly the same as they are today back in 2005.
Yeah, it looked like he won.
That's because they couldn't hop on Facebook and bitch about it.
They actually wrote letters to each other, and a week later.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna write them a letter. I don't know how to write a letter.
But Donnie's been cooking since like the 60s, I believe. So that guy is a legend. Has been around for a long time and is still getting after it.
Well, I think Head Country was the reserve on that contest. So.
Jeez.
Which is kind of interesting, Head Country, probably back then, and I don't know where they were in 2005, were they a sauce or, and they might have just been I don't think they're as big as they are today, right? So.
Now, Brett, you may have said earlier, what's your plans for the rest? I know you're not doing the Royal because, your teaching gig, but what's your plans for the rest of the year?
We got one more left. We'll do Vegas in November. So Vegas was super fun last year. Chrissy's got like 94 teams lined up. Everybody, flying in for that one. So yeah, Vegas will be a good way to end the year. So that'll be 5 for us for this year.
5. Is that usually where you end up?
No, like from 2021 to 2024, I usually did between like 9 to 15 a year. 15 is probably the most I ever did. But yeah, this year I had to cut back. I got a kid going to Oregon State. I got another senior who's about to graduate high school, and then I got a 5-year-old. So I just I got bills piling up. So I had to cut back a little this year.
Yeah. You got two choices. You need to keep working your ass off or win more contests. That's it.
Man, you keep dropping 718s and those bills will work themselves out.
Yes, they will.
You'll have barbecue classes all across the country making, $60,000 a pop,
Man, you tell that school, man. Y'all can
right? I know. Then I'll tell
I'm
you,
disappointed you haven't had your class sign up yet. You should have hit that an hour after this.
Wes has already got the notes, he ain't even done the class yet.
That's why he's pumping you too hard. That's why he's pumping you too hard.
I wish I had something magical that I could tell you guys, like I found out the secret recipe or something. But man, we just, we've all had success cooking all 4 categories, right? We've all had like a 180 in all 4 meats, and that's the goal, is to get them all in one day, and that's what happened. So,
and before awards, Brett, were you like, man, I think these motherfuckers are in trouble? We put some good shit in the box. Did you feel, were you feeling super confident or no?
I've never felt that way when I've had a GC. I think only once when I've had a GC did I walk away feeling like I think we can win this. Yeah. Just never know with the judges, man. It's hard to make 12, 24 random strangers happy. Even, something could be off that day, even if it's great. So it's I've walked away feeling good about it, but I've never walked away like, oh yeah, we've got this. We're gonna wrap it up, because weird things happen in barbecue. We all know that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you weren't going to awards going, man, there's no way that chicken's walking. There's no way the ribs are walking. You weren't feeling that, huh?
I was feeling chicken and ribs. I was happy about.
Yeah.
Pork was good. Again, I was just not confident in it. The brisket, I never tasted it, so I don't know.
Right.
Judges liked it. I like my California judges out here. My Southern California.
Specifically the Southern ones.
Yeah, cooking in NorCal versus SoCal is completely different. NorCal, it's tough up there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a completely different set of judges, man. It might as well be 2 different regions. They are comfortable throwing out 6s and 7s all day long.
Yeah, well, you might want to talk to Kit. He probably has them figured out. They definitely have them figured out after the contest of what they, so.
Right.
Mr. Hindsight 2020 there.
Yeah, KP. Yeah,
I love it.
That's what they wanted.
They wanted it more backyard. I should have went backyard.
Yeah, looking for redneck. Food was too
pretty. Got him pegged perfect. It's perfect.
But I bet they still like sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit of popcorn salt at the end. Balance it out.
Oh, there we go. There's the little nugget, guys.
That's the nugget.
That's one.
You look at it right now.
There's a silver bullet. I knew there was a silver bullet somewhere.
They keep enough things firing their direction. They'll let one slip.
Yep.
It's
easy. Are we all doing popcorn salt? I figured I get that from watching all y'all. So I figured that's all common knowledge, right?
It's in every Amazon cart right this second. It is full.
Get it.
Butter flavored popcorn salt sold out across the nation.
Yep.
There we go, Donnie. I got home, boy. That's him.
I see what happened.
Now, who reserved the contest? You won it.
Papa Pig, Eric Cooley. So we actually he won last year when he flew out, and we let him borrow drums last year. So he's like, hey, let's come back out and run it back. So I got 3 extra drums. So hooked him up with some stuff. He flew out and he slayed it again, man. 714.
Right.
All right, look, but this puts it in perspective. I've got it pulled up, Bill. Sorry. Look, so Papa Pig had a 180 in chicken. He had a 180 in brisket. So when he hits first place in chicken, he hits first place in brisket. He drops a 6th place, 177.7 in ribs, and a 7th place, 176.56 in pork for a 714, and he reserves it. Just like, man, did you feel bad? Did you tell him I'm sorry? Did you apologize to him?
No, see, so he RGC. So last year he GC'd, Jerry RGC'd, and then I think we were like 3rd or 4th. So every time we got a call last year, Eric went up to us, and he was the call right after us. So I felt I had to get him back a little bit for how he treated us last year. But man just rolled out by himself and he slayed it. So and Jerry with the 713, dude. How you feel about getting a third place in the 713? That's gonna win.
Oh man, did they pay third place?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mississippi man.
No, it's a no. It's a no. It's a no.
So. I might have come out a little bit.
Damn. Yeah, but you can't feel bad about dropping 713s or 714s or 718s. I mean, a lot of people left feeling pretty good, I would imagine, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It was just cool. The vibe in there was just awesome because, everybody, I think everybody kind of understand more than I did. Like, hey, this is like a thing that you just did. So they were all super supportive. Everybody's happy. The vibe was dope. It was cool. So.
And is that contest historically a high score or no? Is it?
So it's only been around. So it's the longest running contest this side of the Mississippi.
Okay.
It's been around, I think, for 21 years. But I think for the first 19 years, it was a backyard event. And last year was the first year they did 4 meet. So this is the second year that it's a 4 meet.
Okay.
But it's been going on in the same place for 21 years now.
And what do you find in California? Like the judges, are those local California judges that are certified, or are they traveling from all over?
Most of them, I think, were probably from SoCal. Probably a few might have driven down from NorCal, but yeah, they're all pretty regional.
I got you.
And we do get high score. We did Santa Anita, I think, back in 2022 or 2023, and there were 700s at that one too. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hey, come down to SoCal and cook.
Yeah, no, man, need to.
Man, sure. I'm putting it on the list. Man, I need to feel good. There's nothing wrong with to feel good.
Man, I'd love to go. I mean, I love San Diego. Man, San Diego, the weather, man, it's freaking great. I played golf at Torrey Pines, man. We vacationed there before. It's a great place.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't care for the fucking zoo. I'll tell you that.
It's a lot of walking.
There ain't nothing flat about that zoo.
It's uphill and down. Yeah. Oh, it is. It's a lot of uphill and downhill for sure.
Yeah, man, it's that zoo. Man, you got to wheel it. So it's not big boy friendly. So
I want to cook in California. I haven't cooked in California yet.
Really? Yeah. You've been all over the damn world, but you've not cooked in California.
And I haven't even been to California other than last year when I went to Australia, we changed planes at LAX, and then this year going to New Zealand. Man, I flew into LAX and we spent a couple days at, I think, Hermosa Beach. Is that right? For a couple days. So that's really my only time I've spent in California.
And do y'all have a hard time getting pork in California? Is that a thing or no?
It's better now. So, like for the past 3 or 4 years, because of Prop, I want to say 13, we couldn't bring in Duroc. Smithfield basically left because the pigs needed bigger enclosures to roam around in. And that meant like even being shipped in, not only hogs that were grown in California, but hogs grown anywhere couldn't be shipped in. So back in the day, I just go to Walmart and get extra tenders, Smithfields all day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, ribs, pork, I just go to Restaurant Depot. They got a pretty good supply. Ribs, I think I just went to Smart and Final and ran some Swifts. So it sucks. We either gotta order it in, or we just got to go drive around from store to store to find something decent.
Yeah,
but there was
people come across the border with pork, right? That's probably back then it's probably illegal to do that. I don't know.
No, we can. If I'm in Yuma or if I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna hit up all the Sam's Clubs and Walmarts and I'll load up the cooler and bring it back with me.
Right.
Definitely.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you're not necessarily brand loyal. You're just looking for good meat. As soon as you can find it, you'll run it.
Brisket. I've run A9 since it's probably like 2018, I think. When Sterling ran his guinea pig event, he one of the years he had A9s for everybody, and since then I started running it. This contest I couldn't get any in, so I ran some SRFs from 40 for the first time. I haven't run SRFs in years, but man, it was a pretty one. So thanks to the boys at Cordy Meats for hooking us up with that SRF. That was bomb.
Nice.
That deserves a free one.
I'll go back and forth. I'll cook either one, so both of them are quality.
Jay, if you're watching, you owe the man a free brisket. I mean, come on.
We got a good one.
Cordy meat is sold out now. Officially sold out.
Popcorn salt and briskets at Cordy meat are gone.
Let's do it.
The list is growing.
And I'm out of peach wrap now, and I'm out of brisket wrap. I just went,
Hey, since we're talking about that, I want to keep trying to pull some. Did you just put in your wrap? You do any injection with any of this? You ain't got to talk measure, but just curious.
Oh, for the wrap stuff?
Yeah.
So with brisket wrap, so I've been using the same brisket wrap forever, and I really like it. But I'm figuring, hey, what if I take this and I take this and I mix them together? It was fine. I'll tell you, ribs here. I mean, I do. Most people, a lot of people out in San Diego do. They have my recipes. I'm not shy with giving stuff to people, especially new teams, helping them out. Because Bill said, you said earlier, you still got to cook it right, and you got to beat me. So, ribs, I downplayed. I used to have like 5-6 ingredients in the wrap. Like that's too much stuff. Sometimes less is more. So, half Tennessee red, half peach. That's it. All game. There you go. Run it.
What?
there you go, man.
Bills are going a lot more peach though. Let's get them sales up.
Well, the other half you got to throw away because it's not good for the next contest.
The shelf life is 6 minutes.
Mix it in your drink.
Yeah. I just put a straw in and drink the rest. So
right.
For my boys in San Diego, you can purchase chicken fried brisket and peach wrap at West Coast Barbecue Shop down in Chula Vista.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, they're on it. They're on it.
He's one of my boys.
That's probably the only real comp. Is that the only real comp store in California or no?
In down close to me, pretty much. I know we have there's another place up in Escondido, SC Grill Pros, but down in San Diego, Chula Vista, West Coast Barbecue Shop. I met Brian about 6-7 years ago, and he's tailored all of his rubs and sauces and injections are all competition stuff that we could use. So I didn't even mention Phil, dude. I run Rainmaker on everything, man. That stuff's the bomb. So
appreciate you, brother.
Some Rainmaker.
Try that hint.
It made it rain. Man, it definitely made it rain. It's never rained more. Man, it's never rained more.
Rainmaker. Rainmaker. They're gonna run out.
Yeah, I think that the Grill Pros people, they hit me up and they want to, they'd ask me which products that I think would sell, but I think they're more of a backyard store, so they were asking for recommendations that, they wanted to carry a couple of my products. So
okay.
But,
yeah, he's got your rub. So yeah, Brian's got all your stuff down there. So
yeah.
Did you happen to run any of Damn Yankee stuff? I hear it's pretty good. Fucking with you, Shane. He's got a goulash rub that I heard is phenomenal.
Oh, you're not right, Wes. You're not right on the goulash. But he did cook some shit. Fucker did cook some shit on Friday night at Danny Dietz. It was damn good. And
yeah, he didn't invite me, so that's why I'm busting his balls.
And I hit it pretty heavy. I put it pretty heavy with the pinstripe, and it was fucking good.
He did have that the Italian season. I know he's on, so I wanted him. It was good. He's got some good stuff, but still no invite, so he can eat my ass.
Yeah, I don't even know what he cooked. He had some name I never heard of, but it was damn good.
What's up, Reed? It's time to go to bed and go to school, buddy.
That was good.
Right.
Straight A's, how about?
I know he does.
Were there a lot of people? How many people got sick in the class, Phil? I know you'd said that. Some people
what was it?
Sick. The people that got Shane had put in the comment.
All that money.
I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. Man, I gotta check it. I gotta check runs down.
I thought that was one of those follow cameras. I was like, you might want to turn that off if you're gonna go piss.
Where are we going?
Right.
He's going to hammer those keyboards right there. It's
right.
Hey, any publicity, Shane, is good.
Yeah, bad press is good press, Shane. Not to worry. Bad press is good press.
Without a doubt. Oh my goodness, man. So I hate that you're going to shut it down, especially when you're on a heater like this.
There's just nothing out here, man.
Hey, we can get you some drums. You just tell us where you want to fly into.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that for the future. You know, I've done a lot out here, so now I kind of want to get out to different places, go see my friends across the country, and you know, kind of go trophy hunting and hit some other states. I think that'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, when you reserved the Jack, you flew in and got meat there and borrowed equipment. The whole, I mean, it was all on a borrowed deal. And what were your calls at the Jack when you reserved it? Do you remember?
Yep, I got second place in ribs. I got fourth place in pork. I want to say like 17th in brisket, and then chicken.
I got you.
So we had a 698, I think, and Open had a 699.
Yeah.
We were there at that point, but
Fun time.
Yep, that was awesome.
Yeah, especially to go there and do it on, like I said, Mississippi drums that you borrowed. You know, so,
that's right. Cooking out of a U-Haul. That's how we like to do it.
They'll be clean though. I can guarantee you that.
And you do that at Royal. Are you going to Royal Oak this year?
Not going this year,
but
no.
And you've done that at Royal Oak.
I haven't cooked enough. I love going to Royal Oak. I haven't cooked enough this year, so I didn't.
Did you, man? One year, did you cook it on green eggs or no?
Yeah, both years we cooked it on green eggs. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, my boy. Yeah, I bring the crowd with me. So he's a big egg dealer. So he got us eggs. Their headquarters is like 30 minutes away. So they just dropped them up for us and like, hey, let's cook on eggs, man.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're not scared.
Yeah.
Looks like Fred needs some drums for Vegas. I don't know if you've got how are you looking on your inventory, or if you've got an inventory?
I know some people that might be able to help out, but Thomas already claimed my drums. So Thomas from Mudville is he scooped me up. So
don't try too hard. I mean, maybe send out a text, but don't go out of your way.
Well, doesn't Gabe have like 25 drums? I mean, he's got enough to go around for everybody. So.
All throughout the country.
Right.
I mean, Gabe has got a network almost like Phil back in the day when he was putting drums in people's garages that he was like,
I didn't know where I had stuff at. I didn't even know I had stuff I had.
Phil right now probably has 10 drums still out there that he doesn't know about.
I got a text the other day. Do you still want these 3 drums?
I had to hit him up to ask him if he would sell those drums. And I kid you not, he was like, what drums? I was like, shit, if I wouldn't I could have just pocketed this.
Right.
Great decisions. Great decisions.
Yeah.
Shane's got a question. We got a question. Since we beat him up, we might as well take one of his questions, you know. So I don't know if y'all can read it, but honest question: as good as you did this past weekend, you want to win the Royal, but would you be settled for a top 50? But he's not going to the Royal. So
I went to the Royal in 21, and then I think in 23 we in the invitation or in the we did horrible in the invitational. We finished I think like 21st in the Open, which was awesome. So people have asked, a couple of my good friends have asked me, so what was the better moment, RGC in the Jack or getting the 718? And I had to think about it for a minute because the Jack, I mean, I was elated. That was our first time there. It was a beautiful moment. But thinking about it, somebody RGCs the Jack every year. Yeah. So there's going to be another winner. So this is I don't know what could be right now. So of course I think winning either one of them would be great. But
sure,
I'm good with this right now. So I kind of just want
to set the record. It's pretty strong. You know what I mean? That's pretty fucking strong, I think, to set the record.
That is a tough one, and it's even better that you'd like to have that dilemma. That's even better.
I love them both. So yeah, it's I'll hopefully looking at next year, hope to get out a little more. We'll probably only do like 7 or 8 next year, which out in California is kind of a lot. But
well, man, I'll address Shane on the Royal because man, I've cooked it 3 or 4 years, and I've been lucky enough to touch wood to be able to walk just about every time I've cooked it, I've been able to get a walk. And I've had friends that have cooked it that didn't walk but finished much higher than me in the overall, to where, man, I've got a ribbon, I got a perfect score in chicken, a perfect score in pork. But from the overall aspect, man, some of those where I did score, man, I maybe finished 100th overall, but I had a perfect score in chicken and got to go on the stage. Whereas man, a buddy of mine I know, Robert Rocha, man, one year I think he finished like 30th or 40th, just outside of walking, but he had no calls, and it was obviously a solid finish. But man, I'd rather get ribbons. I mean, granted, you want to win the thing, but man, with the Royal, man, for me, man, I want to get some ribbons.
Yeah.
And
you want some wood.
I don't want to leave empty-handed at 30th place overall. Man, I'd rather leave 100th place overall with 2 fucking ribbons.
Perfectly stated.
I agree with that.
Oh, and if you think about it, we were just talking about, somebody's going to be reserved at these big contests. Outside of maybe the last one, can you remember who was reserved at some of the big ones? I mean, you might remember 1 or 2 because they were good friends, but you got to win it. And like you said, I've been lucky enough to walk at every Royal I've been at besides one. And that was the year, Phil, you got 25th. And I was tied with you at 27th, and I did not walk in the Open. But I was right there, and that was the only one we didn't walk at. We've been to the stage. We've been on the stage. Man, the only thing you can do now is win it. That's it.
Yeah. So the key is to keep reminding them how you did, right? That's the only way they're going to remember. You got to keep reminding them.
You got to show up every year. You got to pay your $1,600 to get a spot now to get there to compete. Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's similar to kind of like a mash of what you've all said. Like, man, I want to win the Royal. Like, I really want to win the Royal. But, man, realistically, man, there's a lot of teams there. Man, you're probably not only one person's going to win the Royal. So if you don't win the Royal, man, after that, man, obviously you want to drag out as much as you can, whether that be ribbon or like wood or, there's kind of like almost stage, like, man, getting on the stage, a top 3 call. So, man, there's a lot of opportunities. It's 2 days. They do have sausage, turkey, and a couple of, other categories. So, man, I think you go to the Royal and, man, you let it all hang out. You drag as much as you can out of there, right? And knowing as a real, the more time you're never going to, man, every year is not going to be as good as certain other years. So, man, that's just kind of my approach to it is, man, let's go win this thing. If we don't, man, what can we drag out of there? So
absolutely.
It would be nice to drag a piece of wood out of there, So, man, I got a shit ton of ribbons, it'd be nice to have a piece of wood, So.
Right.
Hey, speaking of that, did you guys notice the was it no, it wasn't this weekend, it was the weekend prior. I think it was Corey Meats. Did you guys see the replica Royal trophies they had?
Yeah, I did see that.
Actually pretty badass. But that was really I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, that's the square wood trophies.
Yeah, I did notice that,
Good job on that, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that one. But
how many times have you cooked the Royal, Brett? How many times have you cooked it?
I've cooked it twice.
Okay.
So I've had opportunities. It's hard being out in California, man. We just got to fly everywhere. So
right.
But
man, if you ever want to come to Texas, man, we can get you covered on equipment for sure.
Oh, I'd love to, man. I appreciate that. Get out and cook outside California.
As long as it's not big green eggs, I'm not moving those around.
Yeah.
Those are
I might find some green eggs for you to try to tie your hands. You know what I mean? So
those things are heavy though.
Yeah.
Maybe some dirty ones too, So
I like a little dirty smoke in Texas.
Sorry about the grease fire.
Okay.
Get on the drums.
Thought I had it clean,
Man, KP has three or four green eggs you can borrow.
Right.
You get it for Schaefer at 50.
Well, they're not really green eggs.
Yeah, man, they're the knockoffs, and they're not cracked that bad. They're gonna hold together.
Fuck Fred.
They're just like a green egg, but man, they're purple. So they're on discount at Dollar General. So
yeah. You let Kit let him have. He'll name them for you. He's got some legendary pets he'll let you buy, and some may not have tops on them, but make it work.
We'll make it work.
Right.
It's all good.
No, brother. It's still awesome to see this happen, man. I can't tell you congratulations enough. I mean, now everybody's it's the weekends. We're trying to see how close they get to it. And the unfortunate thing for you, Brett, is you're going to be watching every weekend like a hawk.
Oh, dude, 100%. I know. Now it's like, I mean, jokingly now I said, when I asked Benny, like, what are our goals for this year? What do we want to do? Because we don't really
circle back
goals. So I'm like, after this, I'm like, dude, Benny, let's try to get a 720, bro. Like, shoot, let's keep on fighting for it. And, hopefully, maybe inspire people out there. Like, that's a cool thing about our sport, like any one of us can roll in on a weekend and we can throw down an awesome cook. So, who knows who it's going to be, but anybody out there, just go put together 4 meets and get lucky, get some good tables and go fire off.
So you guys have shift gears officially. We're not going for fifth place across the board anymore. We're just dropping 180s. We're trying to get
180s. Yeah, that's the next one.
Brett, he's gonna walk out there with a 712 in the next contest and be pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed off. Only got 2 180s. What the?
Yeah, these judges suck ass.
Yep.
Well, that's part of it, man. You've done it to yourself now. So that's like, I'm a big hunter, and I know Phil is as well. And you go out on your first time to hunt, and you kill a Boone and Crockett, you're like, it's all down for here.
Right? I mean, I feel
I don't have that problem either, Wes.
Me neither, bro.
Like I can only imagine, Like I'm still looking for the Grand Slam out of Mississippi on them turkeys, but man, don't always
waiting for you, brother.
Man, don't always. No one can predict record-breaking floods.
Well, hey, let me clear this up, Brett. And I don't mean to mess up your time.
No, you're good, brother.
He was on turkeys, people. Y'all, I have had more people on my ass. He could have got you. I
didn't think there would be any turkeys out there, and one came across in a life vest, and I'm like, fuck,
they're there. And by the way, that area that you were at, a little off topic, it's all clear cut, wide open. Man, get after them next year, please.
All right, it's on.
So sorry about that. Just had to let them know. Man, I had more people ask me about that.
And everybody's gonna be at Mississippi Worlds.
Yeah, we're planning on having a big one, man. We'll even get some of that folding money if we can get about 100 teams.
Man, how is Roasting Bow shaping up, Wes?
Let's talk about Vidalia. Who's all coming to Vidalia? No, I don't know how many teams are there. I haven't spoken with Amber. We're going to cook it because it's a home cook. We're going to always support it, but I don't know. I really don't. I'll have to get with her and ask and find out, but still looking for teams, a lot of space, good power, good after party. Man, you guys come on.
And what did you say, Brett? What are y'all cooking?
Vegas is our last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll see you in November, bro.
Yeah. And you two guys, are y'all going to Vegas or no? I'm going, but y'all going or no?
No, I'm going to go to ABS Classic in Cumming, Georgia.
Is that the same weekend?
Yeah, that's a good sponsor of ours, man. And they put on one hell of a contest in a great location. Last year, I mean, there was 90-something teams there. The unfortunate part of it is, you guys know, going to Vegas, it's right after the Royal. You've got a lot of people that, they'll go to the Royal and spend that time, but they're not cooking the weekend after unless you're diehard. And, the way it lined up and the way he had it and the way the Royal moved, I hope it doesn't hurt it. I still think he's going to have good teams, but it'll end up hurting it some, unfortunately.
Right. When is Vegas? What weekend is that?
The weekend after the Royal, right?
So is that like the 8th or something? Maybe
it's the 21st and 22nd. The 21st and 22nd.
Isn't the Royal like the first?
Well, then it'll be 2 weeks. Let me look at that.
It's the week before. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, 21st and 22nd.
Gotcha. Yeah. So then they'll be Cumming, Georgia, then Vegas.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Man, we were over in Australia or New Zealand or somewhere when they announced that, and man, living out of a suitcase for a long time, it was pretty hard to have the forethought to think about Vegas. We didn't get signed up, so man, it doesn't look like it this year for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's good. I cooked it last year. I had a great time. So I mean, there were so many people there. We're all going out to restaurants every night. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. So
yep.
Well, I mean, it's Vegas. I mean, just the atmosphere out there alone, and I mean, you don't have to just go there to lose your money in barbecue. You can lose them on the tables.
Yeah. The 8th and the 9th. So it's 2 weeks after the Royal.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 weeks after the Royal.
So you got ABS will be the weekend after. So Phil, fly into Atlanta.
Wait a
swing
minute.
over.
Okay, so that's the weekend after the Royal?
That is correct. And then Vegas is the following. You can leave Atlanta and fly right into Vegas.
Man, Vegas is full, but man, I don't know what the waiting list looks like. Man, all that sounds great. Like I could be talked into a lot of things, so whatever.
I think he's signing up. I mean, if he doesn't say no real quick, he's coming.
You talked into a lot of shit.
He can. All right, we got Phil coming to come in Georgia.
Good looking, Chris.
Yeah, no shit. Let's see.
Well, man, I don't have anything else, boys. Y'all got anything?
Man,
I know
I
Weber probably
Crushing
wants to deep dive into the recipes, but
Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing special about them. I'm running the same stuff everybody else is. I think we're all probably running the same stuff. It's just
Tell me what I'm running, Brett.
hey, tell him coupon code fuck off the corner or whatever it is.
Hey,
Go
is
to
he on
Barbecue League.
Yeah.
Go to
Fuck 'em,
Barbecue League, go
man.
to Snaps Academy. That's it. There you go. So,
There you go. Well, we do know the 50-50 peach Tennessee red, guys.
there you go.
That's
That's
the
it.
wrap on the rib.
Yep. Don't
That
know.
was worth tuning in tonight.
Of course, next time I'll run it. I'll
do
get
that.
like
Might do that. Popcorn sauce, 50-50.
a Yep.
Bill did ask if you do bomb the next one, please don't tag him.
Yeah. Next time is horrible. I didn't use it at all. Thanks.
Yeah.
Don't talk about
Hey,
Rainmaker.
people will do it. You know, there are people out there. 45th rib hashtag peach wrap. You know,
Make it rain.
man, I'm supporting you, bro. I'm supporting you. You know, so.
Not even at the Royal. Don't do it. Still not enough team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Just tag the top tens. You know.
Yep. Yeah. Right. Got to.
Well, cool. Well, man, you got peach and brisket wrap for life, Brett. Just so you know. But man, hang on. Before Wes closes it out, you got some sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it. Royal Oak, been with them for about 4 or 5 years. I love Royal Oak, dude. Craig and Christy, they're all our boys down there. Brian down at West Coast Barbecue Shop. Thomas with Mudville Barbecue, appreciate you. And Barbecue Bus, Brian hooks me up with Peep Show and Peep Show. So those are all my guys.
Hell yeah.
awesome. Congrats, Brett. Enjoy it, fellas.
Congratulations, man. Appreciate you.
We'll go backstage, Brett. So.